What's going on, everybody? It is your main man, Brax B, in the place to be, and you are tuned into the first episode of the Lay It On Me podcast with Brax B. Man, we are super duper excited about what is going on. I am extremely happy to get this thing kicked off, man. And we have, like I said, a long list of entrepreneurs and business owners within this podcast who are going to just give their stories, give their life journeys of what it means to be a business owner, be an entrepreneur, and just continue from vision to venture. And that's what this podcast is designed to do. And we're going to highlight some phenomenal people, man. So without further ado, we're going to get this thing kicked off with one of my favorite people. One of my favorite people, man. She is doing it real big in the childcare industry. And if you are a parent or a guardian, you know that childcare is one of the most important topics that you can have about your child. The investment, who we're going to go to, the childcare provider, all of the things, right? And so there comes a time where you have to figure out why is it important to invest in childcare with a reputable childcare provider. And in the city of Richmond, there is none other than one great person that I know. She is founder and owner of Little Ducklings Academy right here in Richmond, Virginia. She is a proud alumni of Virginia Union University. She is a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. And she, like I said, one of my favorite people. So without further ado, here we go. Give it up for Rashida Barnes.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you. I'm glad to be here. It's been a while.
It has been a while. We had to run it back.
Yeah,
The first time we did it, it was
same.
like it was on the fly,
Yeah.
so we got had to
Mhm.
run this back. So thank you for providing the time to sit down and have this conversation,
No
get this thing kicked
problem.
off.
Yep.
Since the last time we sat down and we had this conversation, man, there's a lot that's been going on with Little Ducklings Academy, right? But for those of the people, our viewers who don't know who Rashida Barnes is, like give us who Rashida Barnes is and the backstory of how we got to where we are today.
Okay. I actually got here by having my daughter. She was my inspiration of starting my daycare. I was very scared to send her to daycare because you hear so many cruel stories about what they do to the kids and how they treat them. And I was like, that's not happening to my child. So I always wanted my own daycare though. And I was actually inspired by one of my childhood friends' mom.
Mm-hmm.
Just growing up in the daycare, seeing how she run it, and we have to go to take trips to Walmart and have like all of this food for the
Mm-hmm.
kids,
Mm-hmm.
and then we come back and we're eating it because we don't really have no money.
Right.
So, yeah, I was inspired when I was little in school, but growing up and then learning like really what my passion was,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what my calling was for a while.
That's good.
And so I went to school, went to Virginia Union, went there,
Mm-hmm.
did studied criminal justice,
Mm-hmm.
became a deputy sheriff. I
Mm-hmm.
worked, a couple places, and then wasn't for me.
Mm.
The characteristics, the dynamic of who I had to be versus who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And naturally, I'm a sweet girl,
Mm-hmm.
loving, nurturing. I
Mm-hmm.
just want to take care of people, make them feel
Right.
good.
Right.
And what better way to do it and give it than the kids? They're
Absolutely.
innocent.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so once I jumped into this field, I started off being a substitute teacher
Okay.
at John Roth Middle School. And
Mm-hmm.
then I still knew I loved kids at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I had my daughter, I was like, okay, I just stepped out on faith.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been excelling ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't
That's
have it
good.
no other way.
That's good.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's go back. You said something very profound about it wasn't for me, right?
Mm.
What was that defining moment where you were like, all right, mm-mm, this isn't it.
Because it was like everything I did was nitpicking, or
Mm,
you breaking the rules, or you're not supposed to do that, and you're not supposed to do that, and you're supposed to do this like this. And
mm-hmm.
it's like I'm a robot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to all the things and I really like it because I'm also helping the people,
Mm-hmm.
that's there. Some people just want a listening ear, want you to say how you get discharged.
Mm.
Just acting like you care. I mean, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not going to say I act like it because I
Mm-hmm.
really did. It was
Mm-hmm.
interesting, but it's
Yeah.
still like that was a part of me.
Right.
So being like scrutinized, I guess, before how you
Mm-hmm.
really are,
Okay.
this field fit me more. I
Mm.
can give my love unconditionally. I can give my advice. I can
Mm-hmm.
redirect without having someone to tell me, like, just my life in someone, the palm of their hand.
Right.
And you can take
Mm-hmm.
whatever from me.
Mm-hmm.
You could give me a little, you could breadcrumb me, but I have no control because this
Yeah.
is your entity. This is your program.
Mm-hmm.
So how do Rashida set herself aside?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've always been a go-getter.
Mm-hmm.
That's been in me since I was little.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've always been a leader. So me really going by someone's rules, I don't. I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like I
Absolutely.
need to write this narrative and rewrite my story for me, who
Mm.
I want to be, who I am, not dictating it off of what someone thinks about me or what
Mm.
their opinion of me, of what I should have done or what I shouldn't have done. So yeah.
Absolutely.
So then once I got into the daycare field, it was just like this mine. I
Mm.
started this from nothing, literally.
Yeah.
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 So
Wow. It feels good because you said this is mine and you started from nothing. So there has to be some level of faith in there. Explain
oh
that.
God.
Explain that. Because they said that faith the size of a mustard seed, right?
Literally, like, and to be quite transparent with you, it's like when I said I had nothing, I
Mm-hmm.
literally had nothing.
Mm.
It was just me and my daughter. She was 4 months, and I remember like sitting in the floor crying because
Mm.
I'm really not a social media person.
Right.
As I've gotten older, to protect myself, I'm not really a big talker.
Mm-hmm.
If you talk to me, I talk back, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to initiate conversation.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to say I don't like people, but I'm very cognizant of who I give my energy to now because
Mm.
of who I am. It has
Yeah.
nothing to do with the people per se, but it's like I know I get attached.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to see you like beyond surface level.
Right.
And it's like, but you really could be a bad person,
Right.
you know? So,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so all of those things, the faith, I'm like, oh God, I'm not getting enough kids. How
Mm.
I'm gonna pay my rent? I only got
Mm-hmm.
4 kids,
Mm-hmm.
and it's moving slow. I don't do social media. I don't know how to promote.
Mm-hmm.
But lo and behold, the moment that I did start losing my faith, and I'm kind of ashamed to say it, but I
Mm-hmm.
did at
Mm-hmm.
one point.
Mm-hmm.
That's the moment that God like flooded
Mm.
my doors, and it
Wow.
was like, this person told me about you, this person told me about you.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I started asking people like, hey, how did you hear about me?
Mm.
And it was literally by word of mouth.
Wow.
And he just literally, God really made a way out of no way, because I don't, it's only because of him that I'm here. I don't even know how I started and became this,
Mm-hmm.
to have
Mm-hmm.
this establishment. Yeah. So
Yeah. And you mentioned that you, as you were younger, you were a leader. You had a knack for people, so it spills right into what you're doing, right?
mm.
And so they say all the time, they say your gift will make room for you, right? And so
Yeah.
like
Okay.
this is a big
Uh-huh.
room,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
For those who don't know, it's like this is facility number two.
Yeah.
This is facility
Yeah.
number two, and that's
Two.
huge because the first facility is in Mechanicsville, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
So let's go back and talk about how that first facility jump started to get into the second one.
Okay. So the first facility, I started out in my home, my
Mhm.
actual home that I live in.
Mhm.
I outgrew that within a year.
Mm.
And I kind of wanted to separate waking up every day in my workspace. And I
Okay.
wanted my daughter to have like her own,
Mhm.
room, toys, and stuff like that.
Right.
So Lo and behold, I outgrew it, meaning I had a wait list that was crazy.
Mhm.
People was calling me every day. I didn't have a lot of room. I only could have 12 kids.
Mhm.
So then I knew this was for me because it was a guy. His name is Michael Robinson. I will never forget.
Mhm.
He kind of like coached me when I was like a deputy.
Okay.
He was cutting my grass. And
Mm.
he said, "Hey, I have this guy that has buildings, and I think that,
Mm.
you should go over and talk to him." So I'm like,
Wow.
I can't get no building. I'm
Mm.
starting from the bottom.
Mhm.
I don't have no money. My
Mhm.
credit messed up.
Mhm.
Nobody's gonna give me that.
Yeah.
He like, just go talk to him. Fast forward, I went to talk to the man in this very building, standing right here.
Wow.
He said, "If you want this building, is yours." I did no paperwork, no credit check, no anything.
Yeah.
And in that very moment, I said, "This is what God want me to do."
Mhm.
It came with ease, like
Mhm.
literally still coming with ease. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
So this is how I got this spot because
Mhm.
I outgrew my home. I came here, and now I've literally outgrew this spot too. So
Wow. That's a good problem to have.
yes, it is, and I'm so thankful.
Yeah.
But I am looking for a third location.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. It's like it's amazing how God will continue to pour out blessings, right? Like, and we
Yeah.
have no room to receive it, and now we just got to be like, okay, what's
What's
the next
next?
move,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
Um, and I just posted something not too long ago on social media, and I was just saying that once God wants you to move, like you move, you don't
Hmm.
question Him,
Yeah.
right? And so you looking for your third facility. It's like this is something that I have to do if I want to continue to make this impact for my community,
Hmm.
right? Um, and so going into the third facility, we're gonna speak it into existence,
Okay. Yes.
right? Going into the third facility, what what is one of the biggest things that you are looking forward to within that third building?
Well, if I'm being quite honest, being in this field
Mhm.
in today's time,
Mhm.
I'm dealing with a lot more kids with autism.
Okay. Okay.
So my next facility, I definitely want to gauge it to those kids that are on the spectrum,
Mhm.
whether it's a low level to
Mhm.
the highest level, um, and just having people that has had the training, that has the patience.
Mhm.
Because some people, you'll get them and they like, "Oh, I can do this," and
Mhm.
then they put on a mask,
Mhm.
and they don't have it. It's a whole facade. So my third location, I will have, if not the entire center,
Okay.
half of it
Mhm.
just geared towards kids with autism.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. I like that. I like that. So, and I have to ask this question. There are sometimes as an entrepreneur or a business owner that we have these fears, right?
Mm.
Everybody has some type of
Yeah.
fear. Like I don't care who you are. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care what your status is.
Hmm.
Everybody has some type of fear. Is there some type of fear that you have personally of growing too much?
No,
Hmm.
no,
And why is that?
because I pray so much now, and my faith is so strong that it's like, I'm not gonna say I'm not scared of anything,
Yeah.
but I'm not scared. And
Wow.
even when I get into the pits of like being frantic,
Mhm.
I have to go back and pull myself back together. Like,
Yeah.
God got you. What you afraid of, or what are we actually thinking about? Because He got me this far
Mm.
from when I had nothing. It was
Yeah.
just me and my shadow.
Yeah. Yeah.
To
Yeah.
now, He gonna leave me now? Nah, He not gonna
Yeah.
do that. So it's either
Wow.
it's gonna be a slow moment,
Mhm.
that this is now a lesson. It's some type of lesson in everything.
Always.
So either my feet is supposed to be planted here for a little bit longer
Mhm.
because I haven't learned my lesson for
Mhm.
whatever it is He's trying to teach me or that He's giving me,
Yeah.
or I have to do the footwork and have the faith to go out and get what He is trying to give me to receive it.
Wow.
Yeah. So I know I don't
Wow.
have any fear. Mm-mm.
Wow. Strong faith. Oh my goodness.
And it
Explain where did the strong faith come from? Is that something that was rooted in you by grandparents, parent? Like, where did that strong faith come from?
um so growing up, I was always raised into church,
Mm-hmm.
and I would say my grandmother really.
Mm-hmm.
We had to we were going to church a lot and
Mm-hmm.
things of that, but my faith, I feel like it was self-taught. Like I had
Mm.
to go through certain things, and
Yeah.
when I really believed that absolutely nothing
Mm-hmm.
could be possible,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, this has to be God, because I didn't even have a dollar to go get me anything off. I couldn't get a biggie bag, a McDouble, the bundle deal. None of that. I couldn't. I'm
Yeah.
serious. Like, it's like
Wow.
I can laugh about it now,
Yeah.
but going
Yeah.
through that transition and that pain, it was
Mm-hmm.
just me. It was just me and God. That was it.
Yeah.
So that's where my faith came from,
Yeah.
because I seen that I turned nothing
Mm-hmm.
into something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Wow.
me and God. That's it.
Wow. And that's the true epitome of you got to know him for yourself.
Yes, I did.
Like.
I had to sit in it,
Mm-hmm.
literally sit.
Mm.
I had no one to call.
Mm.
It's like he 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 made it the worst for me so
Mm-hmm.
that I could get to know him. And without that, I wouldn't have never gotten where I am now.
Wow. Wow. That's phenomenal
Yeah.
because as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, and even as people in general, like God will sit you down.
Oh, he set me down.
He will sit you
He
down
set me down, down.
so so you can
Yeah.
fully rely and
Oh,
depend on
yeah.
him.
Yeah, that was it. And I was relying on other people. Like, ever
Mm.
since I've been growing up, I've been like a people pleaser.
Mm-hmm.
That came from my childhood. I
Okay.
know exactly where that came from.
Okay.
That came from my childhood.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm always seeking validation from people. I really cared about how people look at me, what they
Mm.
think. Oh, I don't want this person to be mad. I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah.
And then now you're mad at me, and now I'm sick, depressed in my
Mm-hmm.
bed, like, oh my God, because this person is mad. This person
Mm-hmm.
don't care.
Yeah.
They don't give a,
Mm-hmm.
they're going on with their life.
Right.
So that too, like I needed that, and now
Mm.
I ain't gonna say it, but
Yeah.
yeah. Uh-huh.
And oh my goodness, and being that you realize that where you got the people pleasing from, and being in this space now to where you touch and inspire and impact so many young brains and lives on a daily basis, how does that, how does what you experience pour into teaching them to not have to have other people's validation for them to live the life that they need to live?
So you hear stories of people when they grow up. Like, I remember when my teacher told me I wasn't gonna be nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So if
Mm-hmm.
this same thing could be turned into, you're gonna be something.
Yeah.
You do this way. You don't
Mm-hmm.
worry about what other people say.
Right.
You don't worry that she's being mean to you.
Mm-hmm.
We are nice to our friends, but you control you. And when I get down at eye level with my kids, and I
Mm-hmm.
really instill these things in them,
Mm-hmm.
I teach them everything that I would have wanted to be taught when I was that little. And I'm not saying anything about my parents. They are great.
Right.
For the female that I am today,
Mm-hmm.
they instilled a lot in me, but
Right.
it could be tweaked a little, because
Mm-hmm.
my parents are old school.
Got it.
Very. Like, I still say yes ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
no ma'am,
Mhm.
yes sir, no sir to my dad.
Yeah.
When he calls me, I'm saying sir.
Mm-hmm.
My mom called me ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it's like, how old are you? 37, but if I don't say it, they're going to smack me. Like, so, so anyway, and then just me coming in, making sure whatever I'm going through is left on the outside. I do not come in here with no negative energy with my kids.
That's good.
I'm really big on that, even with my staff. You have to come in here with great energy
Mm-hmm.
to be able to pour into them.
Yeah.
They have to have light. You have to be a sense of light, because that's who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Wow. That's good. That's good. And that goes to speak about the sacrifices that you make daily as well, right? Being a director, being a founder and owner of two facilities in childcare.
It's very overwhelming.
Very overwhelming.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go deep into it, but what are some of the things that you sacrifice that people don't see?
I sacrifice a lot.
Hmm.
I sacrifice a lot of my own income. I take away from my household because
Hmm.
you have the business, but of course
Hmm.
you're making something off the
Right.
business, right? And most days, some of my kids, I have to give them baths. I have to buy them clothes.
Hmm.
I have to buy enough food because I don't provide food for my kids. I only
Hmm.
provide AM snack and PM snack.
Okay.
But some of my kids, when you observe them and
Hmm.
how they're eating their snack, they're so hungry.
Yeah.
I'm going to feed my babies until they don't
Hmm.
want no more.
Right.
So I don't have to say, give them 2 chicken nuggets or a handful of French fries.
Right.
No, dump all those fries in there and
Hmm.
dump as many chicken nuggets as you
Hmm.
have to until they're getting full because
Hmm.
some of them this is their only meal.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
have to make sure whatever they're needing in this moment in my space that they're taken care of to at least hold them until they get back to me to care for them the way that they need to. So I
Wow.
sacrifice a lot because I don't have to do the things that I do,
Right.
but I
Right.
want to,
Hmm.
and it makes a big difference.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I sacrifice my time, my mental,
Yeah.
because I carry that stuff home sometimes.
Yeah.
Just wishing that some of them may have a better
Hmm.
home or were treated better.
Hmm.
Um, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just leave it right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So let me ask you this: how do you separate that when you have those days that you have those feelings? How do you, before you get home to be mom, be Rashida, like
Mm-hmm.
how do you separate those days when you feel like that from before you step into your
Honestly,
element?
um, some days I go in my office, I close my door, I cry
Mm.
because I don't know what to do.
Mhm.
Um, it's like, do I call CPS? Do I
Mhm.
handle it on my own because I know that I was put in this position to help, to nurture, to love?
Mhm.
What do you do?
Yeah.
And then sometimes it's so frustrating
Mhm.
that this is even occurring
Mhm.
that my fuse, I don't have a lot after
Yeah.
pouring so much into here, but
Right.
I can't let my child lack.
Mhm.
So sometimes to separate the two, I have to sit in my car. I'll ride all the way home in silence, complete silence,
Mm.
asking God to redirect my thoughts,
Mm.
get me out of how I'm feeling
Wow.
because I need to leave it where it is.
That's
I've done
good.
all that I can do.
Mhm.
It's more mental.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. And being that you see where you are now, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I know you're satisfied. You are happy with what God has blessed you with right now,
Mm-hmm.
right? But let's go back to college, Rashida. What would what would the you said 37?
Mm-hmm.
What would the 37-year-old tell 19-year-old Rashida right now if she was sitting right across from me? What would she tell her?
To not listen to people. You don't need nobody.
Mm.
You don't. You don't. All you need is God.
Mm.
And to learn how to fast and get your answers in confusion when you feel lost, when you feel like you don't have nobody, it's just
Mm.
you. All you need is yourself and God.
Mhm.
You have to push you. Nobody's going to push you but you.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to go get it for
Mhm.
you but you.
Mhm.
So it's like, I would say that to myself again because I don't think you understand the depth of how much I was a people pleaser
Mm.
and how much I seek validation from people.
Mhm.
And it's like I was ashamed of it for so long, but that's a part of my story because now
Right. Right.
that Rashida is
Yeah.
not this Rashida. This
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
you will
she
not.
gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's gone
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
Wow.
The only people that I do feel now that can like tap on my weakness is the
Mhm.
ones I love deeply. I
Mhm.
have a weakness for them.
Yeah.
But that little girl back then,
Mhm.
I would tell her how fearless she is,
Mhm.
how independent,
Mhm.
how much of a hustler, her
Mhm.
ambition,
Mhm.
courage, strength that she had back then in
Wow.
college.
Yeah.
Put yourself through college. You pay for your own car. You're
Mhm.
working.
Mhm.
You're becoming a member of Delta Sigma Theta.
Yeah. I,
You're a
I
cheerleader.
remember.
Yeah, like what? No normal person can do that and still come out
Yeah.
on top. My GPA was still a 3.2, 3,
Yeah.
something. I don't know. And I'm doing all
Yeah.
of those things. I was taking care of myself.
Yeah.
So to not be so hard on myself because I did
Mm.
not understand my worth. I'm just starting to understand my worth.
Wow.
Literally. Yeah.
Wow. That's great. That's great.
Yeah. And learning boundaries. I did not know boundaries.
Boundaries are
None.
so important. They are so important.
Yeah. Gosh, I wish I could teach her that. But, you know, we're here now.
We're here now, right?
Yeah.
And it's very intriguing to listen to some of your story. I've we've known each other for quite some time,
Yeah.
so I know some a lot of the story, right?
Hmm.
Um, and one of the things that you mentioned is how balanced everything was back in those times. And it seems to me right now that you still have a balance, or I don't like to say balance, a rhythm of life,
Hmm.
right? And so once you have the motherhood side, you have the director side, and you also have the side of actually running the business. Like it's different because you got numbers, analytics, KPIs, all of those things.
Hmm.
You have a full staff. Like, what's one decision that you can pinpoint right now that's changed the trajectory of how the business is going
It's those people's choice. I know that I'm doing the best that I can.
right
I
now?
can't make everybody happy,
Right.
which I always have tried to ever since I was little. That's another part of people pleasing.
Mhm.
So it's like, if I don't potty train,
Mhm.
I don't.
Mhm.
You want to take your kid out.
Mhm.
If I raise my prices, you want to take your kid out.
Mhm.
It can be any little thing, and then I'm like, now I'm falling back. Like, oh,
Yeah.
maybe I should potty train, or maybe I should serve breakfast. And I like it's like
Mhm.
that. You always fighting with yourself.
Right.
So now I stand firm in whatever I say, whatever I want to do. This
Absolutely.
is my business, and if you don't like it, it's plenty of daycares.
Yeah.
But I can promise you this: the love that I give, the nurturing that I give, the grace that I give to my parents, and the
Yeah.
extraness that I pour back into
Yeah.
these babies and in this business,
Mhm.
it's gonna be hard to find somebody like me.
Yeah. It
But
is.
go on now, if
Yeah.
that's what you want.
Go on.
Yeah, but no, I would really.
Trill.
No, but I really would change that though.
Okay.
That is the one thing that has
Mhm.
changed. I don't. If I'm losing kids
Mhm.
and or they're taking them out, I don't really question it, and
Yeah.
it's just like, okay, more will come.
Yeah. You're not carrying the weight or the excess weight of others' decisions.
Right, and I was
And
because I
it's
was blaming myself,
yeah.
and it's just like, can't do
That's
that.
a huge weight lifted off.
It is.
Like like I read the book. I'm not sure if you read this book, but Mel Robbins, like the Let Them theory.
Hmm.
Like if
No, I did not.
if that's what they want to do, let them.
Yeah.
If they want to take them out, let's go.
Hmm.
Like I'm not
So
gonna.
now I have transitioned from, can I ask why you taking them out, to thank you, receive,
Mm,
hope all is well, nothing's needed further. Yeah.
awesome.
Hmm.
I like that. I like that. That is a really
Yeah.
good tactic and decision that you were making to move your business forward because that's what it's all about. It's like we're looking to always move forward and still maintain the integrity of our business,
Yeah.
right?
And I think that people see what I put out, see what I post on social media. That's
Uh-huh.
why I wish that they get rid of social media. Like
Uh-huh.
if Instagram was to go away today or tomorrow, I would not be mad.
Ooh, some people will be like, "Who's this person? Who's that
I would
person?"
not be mad because
Yeah.
you can make up and be anybody you want to be on the internet. But who are you truly within self and your soul?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So, um, social media, I would just take it away. But
Mm.
I mean, in today's world, this is how you have to promote.
Mm-hmm.
This is how people communicate. This is
Mm-hmm.
how people see all of the things.
Mm-hmm.
And God forbid, if you have a whole lot of likes, then now you're popping. And now I want my kid to go to your daycare because you got 2,000 likes. When
Yeah.
you can have 2,000 likes and it can look popping on Instagram, but
Yeah.
really be a trash daycare, you know?
Right. Right.
So I really forgot where I was going with this.
Yeah.
But yeah, no social media.
Yeah.
I don't even give my kids screen time anymore.
Oh wow.
Mm-mm. I have TVs in here. When I first
Mm-hmm.
opened, I did not have TVs.
Okay.
Then I'm like, okay, well, they do deserve some screen time, a
Mm-hmm.
little,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not consumed. As you can see, my scheduling,
Yeah.
they do not get a lot of screen time.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. That's like a reward. It's hindering
Mm.
our kids today.
Wow. Let's speak more on that,
Speaking of,
please.
everyone needs to go and look at Toy Story 5 because, no, the message is
Okay.
kids do not play with toys anymore. They're worried about screen time. So now all of the Toy Story little toys, they're upset because the little girl not playing with them because she on the iPad.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Wow. I have not seen that yet.
good
But
lesson.
I will.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Mm-hmm.
amazing. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm gonna go see it.
Yeah, you
Wow,
should.
that's good. And you know what? I think because of that, I can only imagine because of not giving screen time and letting them exercise their brains for critical thinking and
Mm-hmm.
all of the things what is encompassed within childcare development, right? That can only that can only build trust with your staff and your clients.
Yeah.
So speak to a little bit how you did begin to build trust with your staff and clients when it came to not even just screen time, but just the
Mm-hmm.
overall business.
Oh, this is where I was going with it. I
Okay.
just remembered what I was
Okay.
saying.
All
You
right.
carry the weight too of the parents having this expectation of you.
Ooh.
So the expectation is set to the sky,
Okay.
but what how you are as a parent
Mm-hmm.
is here. But you expect me to be here. Like it's like what how? Okay, but anyway.
Make sense.
Yeah. So, um pouring into my staff and how I gain my trust with them and my parents, I'm super transparent.
Yeah.
If your kid
Mm-hmm.
fall, hit his lip, I mean, it could look so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling them that instant. I'm explaining it that instant because here's the thing, like we're not perfect.
Right.
Stuff's gonna happen. I can't hide that from my parents, and never do I ever want to because I wouldn't want no one to do that to my kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
Mm-hmm.
super transparent, and they're not used to, I guess, daycares being that transparent anymore.
Okay.
And it's to the point where I'm so transparent that when I have inspections,
Mm-hmm.
it's posted up in the front on my bulletin board.
Nice.
So you can see every violation, if I get any,
Right.
what they are.
Mm-hmm.
It's the little things that go far with them.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask me a question, I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask me a question about your child, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I will be nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's all in your presentation, right? And how you say it.
It is
But yeah,
definitely in the
it's like
presentation.
this is a home away from home. We're a big family. I want all of my staff because if I have a messed up attitude or I come in always carrying baggage or, you know, just being negative overall, they're going to feel like they can do that. I'm not
Yeah.
setting an example for them. And then, especially with my parents, some of them, they'll like, good morning, Miss Rashida. Like,
Yeah.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
You can just be a light in someone's day just by being energetic and smiling and happy.
Yeah.
And guess what? Every day I don't have that in me.
Right.
In the moment that I don't, because they're so used to this,
Mhm.
it's like, Miss Rashida, you okay? What's wrong with you? You
Yeah.
seemed off this morning. And I'm
Wow.
like, I'm just tired. Good morning.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's not. It's just like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm human
I'm
too.
tired all the
Yes,
time.
I'm tired. Like, ah. Yeah, but
Wow.
no, I wouldn't change it any other way.
Mhm.
I really pour into my staff. I try to do team outings with them.
Good.
I provide incentives for them. I often buy them lunch to show my appreciation of them, and I do the same with my parents.
Yeah.
They might come in and have Chick-fil-A
Oh wow.
spreads
Yeah.
or donuts.
Mhm.
It's just the little things that show I see you, I appreciate you, and
Yeah.
without y'all, I couldn't accomplish this.
Mhm.
So yeah, you got to pour into your people, and I always treat people how I want to be treated.
Yeah.
And I always tell them, yes, I do own this, but I'm still a worker.
Mm.
I still will be very hands-on.
Yeah.
I would tell you, get out the way and let me change this diaper.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wow.
yeah.
That's good.
Mhm.
That's good. And one key thing that you just said. You just said you have to pour into your people, but you cannot pour from an empty cup.
You cannot pour from an
You
empty
cannot
cup.
pour from an
You
empty cup.
cannot.
So, what does Rashida do to have her cup refilled?
Um, I stop overly pouring. I have a problem with overly pouring into people's
Yeah.
cup, and then I leave
Yeah.
myself with nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. So my cup always gonna be filled.
That's good.
First of all, because God gonna make sure it's filled.
Amen.
He
Yeah.
that's my cup ain't never going empty,
Ever.
and I'm very protected.
Yeah.
So that's number one.
Ooh-wee.
And then two is if I am having an off day, I love to eat. So I will go and sit down and have a whole meal at
Yeah.
Texas Roadhouse up the street real quick, come back, and I'm happy again with a nice
Hey.
salad and a roll.
Yes, some
So,
butter rolls.
so
Get
no,
every time.
seriously though, but I pour back into myself. I give myself what I need.
Yeah.
And I've also started going to the gym. So that has helped me mentally
Okay.
a lot. I can go there and rage.
Mhm.
And of course, no one knows because I have to hide it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But by the time I come out of the gym, I'm refreshed again. Okay. And and I've learned too in this field, I can't sit in whatever it is that's altering my energy to be off.
Mhm.
So you got to get that together.
Yeah.
Pray, leave it,
Mhm.
keep going.
Yeah.
We don't have time to sit in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pray, leave it, keep going. Wow, that's good.
Mhm.
That's really good. So now that you mentioned the gym, how has that? I'm pretty sure I'm a big gym goer too.
I know.
But how has that provided more energy, more wherewithal, like the mental aspect of dealing with everything? How has the gym helped with everything that you have going on now?
It has helped me tremendously. And I didn't know, like, I often used to see, I love Megan Thee Stallion. Don't judge. Okay, not her ways, but her as a
Okay.
person, like,
Uh-huh.
I seen when she was mentally going through it,
Mhm.
she would hit the gym.
Mhm.
And I used to look at her and I'd be like, the gym ain't really doing all of what she's saying is doing for her mental.
Mhm.
But once I tried it for myself, I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
shoot, no, this is really helping me. Like,
Mhm.
anything I have on my mind, I release it in that gym. I come back out,
Brand new person.
yeah, brand new person. I'm not even worried about it no more.
Wow.
I done drunk so much water and then sung my heart out on that Stairmaster. I ain't thinking about what I came in here thinking
I
about.
know that's
Yeah,
right.
it really helps though.
Yeah.
It truly does. And I was very amazed. I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
Like, I didn't really think the hype was the hype.
Yeah.
And then it's like now I have inspections coming up, so I like to be on site when my inspections happen. I don't have to be because I have employees in place, but I like to be.
Mhm.
And now I haven't been going to the gym because I'm here from open to close.
Okay.
And it's like, oh my God, I'm
Yeah,
itching. I'm
itching to
like,
get back.
can inspection hurry up
Mhm.
so I can get back to the gym?
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing what a change in your physical life can do
I
to
know.
alter
And
your
it's
occupation.
also it has helped me because I was filling voids too.
Mm-hmm.
So going to the gym that helps with like
Mm.
filling time, feeling like you don't have
Yeah.
nothing to do,
Mm.
like getting up and going, doing something with
Yeah.
yourself. Yeah, like so that helps.
Wow. That's good.
Mhm.
That's good.
Yeah.
I, now let's take a left turn real quick.
Mhm.
Right. Let's go back into dealing with the screen time with your kids.
Mhm.
Right. Now that you don't have the screen time and they're not occupied with all of the different shows that they have going on, how do you stay innovative? How do you create something for them to stay active and active learning?
Okay. So scheduling is very important.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Mm-hmm.
learned with the director that I have now. Her name is Jasmine
Mm-hmm.
Rashida. Shout out to Jasmine. She is the ultimate
Mm.
best person that has taught me a lot. This
Wow.
wasn't my field. Okay,
Yeah.
we got to remember I went to school for criminal justice
Right.
and I was a cop.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't go to school for this.
Right.
I thought when opening the daycare, you just can care for the kids, love them, feed them, and send them home. I didn't know that learning and screen time was like a big thing.
Yeah.
So having her come in and show me
Mm-hmm.
the teaching aspect of it,
Okay.
this is all her work,
Wow.
but she's teaching me what is supposed to,
Yeah.
and just having the kids on a consistent scheduling.
Right.
Oh my God, it's it has transformed my kids tremendously with
Wow.
an amount of. She's been here a month.
Wow.
Just being consistent and doing the same thing
Yeah.
every day. Now, we might have a different letter, a different number,
Mm-hmm.
but they know, okay, circle time, they come sit down in a
Yeah.
circle. They're automatically listening to this.
Wow.
What's the day of the week?
Mm-hmm.
What's today? What's this week's letter?
Mm-hmm.
Like just having consistency. Consistency is key. And I never understood the importance of it,
Mm.
I swear, until now.
Wow.
Because I see the growth that happened with the consistency.
Wow.
Yeah. So screen time, we don't have to do anything as long as you're being energetic with them.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you showing them attention.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take much for kids. You can have puzzles. You can have a group over here coloring the letter T. You can be over here playing kitchen and making pizzas and
Yeah.
telling them all of the things. Like everybody is engaged and basically like sinners.
Mm-hmm.
By the time they get bored with this one,
Yeah.
now we're switching.
Yeah.
Now we're switching. Now we're switching. By the time you look up, oh, it's nap time.
Yeah. Because they've been so engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It keeps
Wow.
it afloat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just having
Wow.
things to. Now, it do cost a whole lot of money, but God be making it work.
He be
He
making
making
it
it
work.
work. Yeah. But yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Consistency is key, and,
Mm-hmm.
and it's great that you said that because my mentor, shout out to him, Jermaine Moore. He always says success principles are universal, right? As a basketball, with business, with
Mm-hmm.
different sports, whatever the case may be. Um, so, do you have a mentor, or have you reached out to any mentors that have helped you in this space while you've been
Oh
building?
my gosh, yes. I'm actually in a group,
Mm-hmm.
and they are a little older than me,
Okay.
but the person that actually gave me everything on a silver platter,
Yeah.
I'm talking about parent handbook, staff handbook,
Yeah.
the do's, the don'ts.
Mm-hmm.
She even come and do a mock inspection for me to this day to make sure that I'm, where I'm supposed to be. Her name is Tiara.
Mm-hmm.
And Tiara is by far the best mentor.
Wow.
If I'm having like an episode, I'm calling her.
Yeah.
Any questions pertaining to daycare, I'm calling her. But she's also introduced me to other women that's in childcare.
Okay.
And we kind of help each other,
Mm-hmm.
especially like if we're short, if we got questions, like
Yeah.
what would you do if this happened? Like
Mm-hmm.
the support between the four of us.
Okay.
Yeah, the four of us It's amazing. And I could not do it without them. Like, I absolutely love them.
Yeah.
One provider's in Chesterfield.
Okay.
Two of them, Tierra and Blue, they are on the East End.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Wow.
so, yeah. And I started my family day home. My mentor was, her name was Kiana.
Okay.
Gave me everything. I mean, these people were heaven sent, and I know God placed them in my life to help me,
Mm-hmm.
and they really did. But once you lead me to the water, I'm gonna drink it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
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 So once she led me to where I needed to,
That's
I
hard.
took off. But we do keep in contact. Me and Kiana,
Mm-hmm.
she helped me start my family day home. But
Okay.
I'm not really into the family day home as much as I am the
Mm-hmm.
center now.
Got you.
And so my center people is Tierra, bro. That's my mentor. Yeah, like they're all phenomenal women. I've learned so much from them.
Yeah.
And now I'm passing it on to other people. So everything that they've done to
Yeah.
me, anybody that want to start a daycare,
Yeah.
that's looking to start a daycare,
Mm-hmm.
I gave it straight to them. The whole
Wow.
blueprint.
You pushed it right into the next question
Yeah,
about how mentorship and community is vitally important,
it is.
right? And so for anybody who watched this episode and they're like, when I get to that point, I want to be able to start my own center and I want to have multiple centers like Rashida has. Like
Come
what is
to
your
me. I'm
what
your
is your biggest
girl.
what's your biggest advice to give that young lady or even that young man who wants to start?
Do it. Come to me. I will help you.
Mm,
But no, I always tell people I've done this twice now.
mm,
Family day home and center. I literally can do it with my eyes closed.
wow.
Literally. People often see the application packet and get overwhelmed because the application packet is thick.
Yeah. Yeah.
But everything does not apply to you. So by the time you finish flipping out what doesn't apply, the
Yeah.
application packet like this,
Wow.
10 minutes, doesn't take nothing. So people often say like, you need to charge this, and you need to charge that
Mm,
to give people and help people and open their daycares. And it's like, no, I don't.
mm,
God don't want me to charge them. You know why God don't want me to charge them? Because God ain't have nobody charge me. And he knew the type of female I was and the type of person I am and the caring person that I am, that he knows I'm going to help whoever needs help
yeah.
without charging them. It's enough kids in the world to all of us can eat. So if you're trying to start up and then I'm charging you 5, 10 grand to give you the blueprint, how?
Yeah.
How? And I actually helped someone that is very successful right now in Hanover. I did it
Wow.
from top to bottom with her. Gave her everything that she needed.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
So
good.
I will continue to do that. No,
Yeah.
and I'm serious. Like anybody that need help,
Mm.
y'all definitely can come ask me.
Wow.
Mhm.
Sheesh. That's good. That's good. So we've highlighted all, not all. We've highlighted a lot of um, success and accomplishments and accolades of what you've accomplished up to this point. Um, are there any failures that you have experienced, and what have they taught you?
Absolutely. Failures.
That was a bit of a rhetorical question, but go ahead.
Whoa.
But go ahead.
Failures. Man. First of all, I have learned that your parent handbook and a paper trail
Mm.
goes a long way. And even though you feel like this person know I did that for them, I did this for them, I looked out for them, they ain't gonna do me like that. The minute you make somebody mad,
Yeah.
they forget everything that you did.
Everything.
So now it's like my biggest failure starting out thinking that everybody was my friend. We're going back to people pleasing.
Yeah.
We're going back to validating.
Mm-hmm.
So because I scratch your back, you're not gonna scratch mine. So it's like, okay, for prime example, my cutoff time is at 9 o'clock. The door locks at 9. If your child is not in my building by 8:59, you're not getting in.
Right.
If you have not told me within 24 hours, hey, they have a doctor's appointment, they're coming late, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, you're not getting in. Because guess what? Circle time starts at 9:30, which means I have to get my kids settled. We have to go use the restroom, wash our hands, all of the things. So at 9:30, very precise.
Yeah.
We starting. And if I let you come in late this one time, then you think you can come in late all the time. And then it's like, well, you ain't say that the first time when I told you. It's like, well, I didn't have to tell you that the first time. I thought I was being nice. But now since I see I can't, we got to stay by the rules. We got to go by the rules. Another failure. Hey, I'm taking my kid out his last day tomorrow. Okay, well, you still have to pay that tuition 2 weeks out.
Right.
No, I don't.
Is
this your signature on the handbook, right? It's in the handbook.
Yeah. A lot of people forget what they sign.
Yeah. Or they don't read.
Yeah.
Reading is fundamental, guys. Hello. Yeah. If you don't read,
don't know what they're looking at
and when they just sign their name, I be like,
yeah.
Hope you be on time because you can get smacked with that fee. Or it's just like all of the things. So I didn't really go by my handbook. I wasn't sending it to my parents. I wasn't making sure that they were getting it. If I kind of know my parents, I can gauge them now because I've been doing this for a minute. If I know that you're kind of a vindictive type of parent, I'm going to make sure that I communicate with you every single time through my app, Brightwheel, because I'm going to be able to scroll up and scroll down to say, and it has helped me. You didn't say that you were closed on Monday. I sent that 2 weeks ago at 10 o'clock. You didn't get it? We sent it. It said you got it.
Wow.
That has helped me. So communication, staying firm, and using your documentation and actually going by them.
Wow.
That was my biggest failure starting out. And I would let anybody know, go by that handbook and have a paper trail at all times.
Go by the handbook.
Go by the handbook.
Wow. Yeah, because if you don't go by that handbook, they're going to take it. They're going to take a mile.
One of my parents, I love her to death now. She actually highlighted my handbook that I wrote that took me 6 months to do. She wrote it, she highlighted it and said, it says, child must be here by 9 a.m. It says nothing about you locking the door at 9. And I was like, she's right. These are learning tips for me now. So now I learn from everything, in every problem or criticism my parents complain about, I go right back in the office. I'd be like, okay, you're right. You can bring them in. I'm changing it immediately. So they're teaching me. And they don't even know it.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Each one. Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. When it comes to childcare, I know there's a lot of information that is dispersed within the industry. What is one common piece of advice within childcare that you disagree with? That you've probably heard, you be like, I don't agree with that, or there's something that I'm not going to incorporate that into my business.
I don't know, because it's like everything that has been brought to me in childcare, I agree with. It's like when you're dealing with people, you have to be very strategic, you have to be very strict, and you have to have a backbone. If not, they will walk over you.
Wow.
So, I don't really have anything that I don't agree with, because most of all of us, honestly, are on the same page, and we learn from each other. So yeah, so it's like, and we will blackball you. You think you gonna give me riffraff and go over there to the next one that's my friend? We're not doing that. Yeah, we're not doing that. Yeah, you won't be able to get in nothing on the East End. No,
I'm gonna tell.
I'm gonna tell. Yeah, and they're my friends, so they're gonna be like, oh, okay.
Her
Yeah.
loyalty is to me.
Yes. Yeah.
And
So
vice versa.
that will happen, and
Wow.
not to be in that way. I
Yeah.
mean, it is, but it ain't.
Okay.
But no, it's like I wouldn't want my friend to go through what I had to go through with you. So I'm gonna save them
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
more
yeah.
so.
Absolutely.
You know, not to be funny, but
Yeah.
that's truly why we do it. Not just to have a kick out of it.
Right.
But you ain't this your last rodeo. You ain't gonna get to do it to them. Maybe
Yeah.
someone else, but not them. So yeah.
Wow. Wow. That's good.
Mhm.
That's good. Um,
And I don't play by my mentors either.
I
Yeah.
can tell.
Yeah.
I
I
can
love
tell.
them.
That's good.
I love them.
What's one thing that Rashida is grateful for today? And it,
Oh my
you know
gosh.
what? It doesn't have to be just one thing. What what are the things that Rashida is grateful for today, being in the position that she is? Like,
I'm so grateful for my mindset. My
wow,
mindset. My mindset and my strength. Listen, those two things has grown so much that I don't have tolerance for a lot. I see a lot before it actually happens. So that's my discernment that God gave me that I also strengthened a lot. And sometimes it's kind of scary because, I don't tap into it,
yeah,
but I can pretty much tell you what a person gonna say, how they gonna act, and what they're gonna do by just observing them, having a conversation with them. My discernment, I listen to myself because God has punished me in a way of not listening to it. And it's like I gave you this gift and I need
yeah,
you to listen.
yeah,
So now I listen. I'm never wrong. And if I do have second thoughts, I pray about it. But yeah, my mindset and my strength is out of this world.
yeah,
It really truly is. Like things that used to bother me, or like people being mad at me, or say bad things about me that I know aren't true, would have me down for days, months, months. To now, I'd be like, I might get a little upset in that moment.
yeah,
But by the end of that day, when I wake up the next day, it's
yeah.
over with.
It's over with.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not thinking about it. I'm not speaking about it.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking about the situation, the person.
Wow, that's good. That's
So
good.
I'm very grateful that this work it was hard.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was hard.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
anything worth having is not going to be easy.
No, I don't think you understand. I've always been a strong person,
Mhm.
like mindset wise,
Right.
but having the strength to say, that's not my fault. That's not me. That's them.
Yeah.
I don't have no control over that.
Mhm.
It's nothing I can do about it.
Right.
I had to. It's the mindset. The mindset brought on the strength, but
Yeah.
it coincides
Yeah,
with
yeah,
each
yeah.
other.
A
Like it
hundred percent.
balances each other. Yeah, but I didn't have that. I didn't have
Wow.
that, and to say that I'm 37 now, and it took me this long to get that,
Yeah. Yeah.
so shame.
No,
But
don't
no,
be ashamed. Don't be ashamed of it.
no, babe,
Because,
it's
I
okay.
mean, you have some people that's older than you that sit on.
I know, right? Like, dang, how old are you? You're miserable.
Yeah.
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 No, seriously.
Wow.
And I
Wow.
think that I honestly, truly feel that anyone that's around me
Mhm.
and have a seat at my table, you can't lose with me. And I'm not just saying that materialistic wise
Mhm.
or money.
Mhm.
No, I'm not saying that.
Integrity, character, all that.
Yes, you can
Yeah.
learn from me. I'm
Yeah.
going to give you what you need
Mhm.
with no motive.
Yeah.
Nothing, asking for nothing in return.
Mhm.
You can't lose.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only way that you can is if you betray. And betrayal
Yeah.
is just non void. Like,
Yeah.
it's nothing to talk about. But, for the most part, I feel that last year was kind of like rough for me.
Okay.
It wasn't kind of.
Okay.
Last year was extremely rough for me.
Okay.
I've grieved relationships.
Mhm.
Um, I've lost
Mhm.
friendships
Mhm.
that I felt I could not get over. Like,
Mm.
to this day, like, I love everyone,
Mhm.
from the bottom of my heart.
Right.
But it's like now the season that I'm in
Mm-hmm.
is just me. It's just
Mm.
me and it's my daughter.
Yeah.
And I have to remember that that is my focus.
Mm-hmm.
God, me, my
My daughter.
daughter, my business. Those
Mm-hmm.
four things cannot go.
Yeah. Non-negotiables.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Non-negotiables.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
That's
that's who I am.
good.
I did.
Wow.
And my tolerance is zero now. Like it's like I'm not playing with nobody.
Growth.
Nobody. Your mama, your daddy, your grandma, I don't care.
Yeah.
Nobody is to play.
Wow.
And I'm not saying it like, oh, I'm
Yeah,
tough.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Because I'm not even a tough girl. I'm really
Right.
older. But meaning, like, I would take my access away if I
Yeah.
have to. And
Right.
I'm not going to ask you about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to have a conversation with you about
Mm-hmm.
it. We
Mm-hmm.
don't have to.
Yeah.
And it's okay. That's the
Wow.
thing.
Wow. Cause yeah, that's growth.
Yeah.
Going back to everything that we talked about, like that's the growth part of.
And the crazy thing is, I'd be okay with it.
Yeah.
I don't even beat myself up no more. I just grow. Like, yes.
Yeah, cause like you do sometimes you do certain things when you're like younger or you're a novice in the area or whatever in the space, and you be like, I did that. Oh, I feel bad for this.
Yeah, I know. Or I'd
Mm,
be like, oh, I shouldn't have did that. I
yeah,
shouldn't have went that hard.
but once you experience growth, like,
And no, once you know who you are
oh, speak on it.
as a person,
Uh,
no one could deter you. You be like, oh, okay, that's what you said. Believe it.
wow,
That's what they said. Oh, that's all they had to say. That's sad.
wow,
Well, that's their version. What's yours?
yeah,
Like that's how we gonna go
yeah,
forward. Like, so do you want to listen or you want to move forward?
wow. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
So,
Oh my goodness. All right, we got a few more questions, and then we're
okay.
gonna wrap this thing up.
Okay.
How? Because we all want to leave a legacy, right?
I definitely do.
How or what do you want people to remember about Rashida?
It's so crazy because I literally was sitting in my office today thinking about this, and I'm like,
Mm.
what do I want people to remember me for?
Mm.
And this is probably going to sound crazy when I say this,
Mhm.
but in today's world, I want to be remembered as loving,
Mhm.
caring, would give you the shirt off of her back,
Mhm.
um, just overall like a blissful person.
That's
Like if
good.
you have a connection to me, it's
Mhm.
nothing but light. It's nothing but
Yeah.
positivity.
Mhm.
Um, and of course, there are bad versions of me. They are. But
Yeah.
it's like everybody will experience a different me based off of them.
100%.
What you give me
It's what you
is what you get. I'm a mirror. We're gonna mirror this
Yeah.
thing out. So you become
Yeah.
a reflection of you.
Mhm. Mhm.
So if I'm this person,
Yeah.
it's because this is what I'm getting.
Yeah.
So growth.
It goes back to the golden rule: treat people how you want to be treated.
Treat people how you want to be treated.
Child care development.
101.
101, like legit.
And I say it all the time. I'm like, it's so easy. I'm like, I
Yeah.
always treat people how I want to be
Yeah.
treated. It's easy.
Mhm.
It's not hard. And I'm a
Mhm.
simple girl. It don't take much for me. You can bring me a Pepsi and a donut, and it makes my whole day. You think you could have given me $1,000?
Yeah.
Food, French fries and a cheeseburger, French
Mm.
fries and chicken tenders. It was
Mm.
like a
Yeah.
bag of chips. Like it's just a small thing. And then once you, well, for me, once I gained the wisdom
Mhm.
and the strength, because I didn't have that, um, it carried me so far. Like it uplifted me. So I think, yeah, the legacy. I wanted to be that. I was a woman of many hats.
Mm-hmm.
I went for what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I conquered it.
Mm.
There's nothing that she didn't say that she was going to do that she did not do. That's what I want to be remembered as.
That's good. That's really good. Wow.
With no help but God.
Mm.
Let me add that in there. Sprinkle it. Yeah.
Sprinkle that
Or
in
nothing.
there. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna wrap this up,
Okay.
and we gonna. It's called the Big Three. Like, like you all the good teams, the good organizations, the dynasties, they always have a big three that gets them through whatever, right? Whether it be whatever, sport, business, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So your big three. What is your, what is or was your biggest inspiration?
Mm-hmm.
What's the best piece of advice you received? And one word to describe your journey up to this point.
You know you're going to have to repeat them questions. Okay, so what was the first one? Say it again.
Your biggest inspiration.
My biggest inspiration was my daughter.
Okay.
She was my biggest inspiration because I know that I have to be this way,
Mhm.
and what I want her to be
Mhm.
is way bigger and better than me.
Yeah.
And I'm already big and better because it's like,
Wait.
you got some big shoes to fill,
Yes,
girl.
indeed.
But no, I had to instill all of that in her. She was my
Mhm.
biggest inspiration, and because she looks up to me so much,
Mhm.
she's
Wow.
gonna be that.
Yeah,
She's gonna be that.
that's good.
Yeah. So that was my biggest inspiration.
All
Out of
right.
those two
Question two: the best piece of advice that you've gotten.
that I've gotten, trust God. That's it.
That's it.
Trust God. Pray.
Yeah.
Trust God. Let it go.
Mm. Wow.
Pray. Let it go. Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one word to describe your journey.
One word. Dang, one word.
Yeah.
I would say concrete. That's deep.
That is.
I hope that didn't go over people's head. Concrete.
Oh my goodness. Wow. That's it.
That's it. Diamond in the rough, babe.
Diamond in the rough. Mm.
Literally the definition of a concrete rose.
Mm.
That's one of our profile line names, by the way.
Yeah.
Is it Sarah? Don't judge. I think it's Sarah.
It might be Sarah. I
I
think
think
it
it's
is
Sarah.
Sarah.
Shout out to her because she's a Libra and I love her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, that is me.
Wow.
That's
That's
the best
dope.
way I could describe it.
Wow. All right. Any closing remarks for the people?
Listen, keep going, keep striving, never stop. Whatever your goal is, keep doing it. Don't let nobody tell you different. People were always telling me, you can't start a daycare in a pandemic. Look at me now. Look at me now.
Hey.
I literally started in a pandemic too.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
just keep going. Pray, keep God first, and yeah, all things.
Wow. And that's a wrap. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Ladies and gents, thank y'all for viewing. Thank y'all for listening to Rashida Barnes and her story of Little Ducklings Academy and how we got here. Again, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Braxton Byers, and go ahead and click it, click it, click it, so you can listen to this podcast interview and much more others that are coming up through the pipeline. Again, we appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in, watching, and listening.
Yep.
And we love y'all so much, man. If you know it, say it with me. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Until next time, we'll holler at y'all. Peace. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.